You sure you don't want the blanket?
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, we might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to...
Hey Vortex, how's it going? Welcome. Hey, you got this. Thank you, Vortex. Like, look how good the graphics look on the Switch too.
That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
Hope you're well. I'm doing good. I went to go pick up my niece from school and I bought her some food. I got her some Pokemon cards.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
How's your day going so far, Vortex?
Treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Uh-oh.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said...
I like her too.
Busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus.
Hope you are well. I'm doing good so far, Vortex.
Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Sorry, my phone's acting all weird. It thinks I'm trying to watch TV on the TV. Saronai. I like her.
Revelio.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
I like how cozy this room feels. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I ever got the item. Where are you going? Oh, is that what that was? I thought I heard something too. Why haven't I gotten that hat though? That looks ridiculous. Azkaban. So far, it's going really good, Vortex. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Look at this. I need to take a photo of this. Oh, look at this dusty one. Oh, this one has poses. Oh, I like that it has poses. I lowered the frame rate because I was getting a lot of dropped frames, so hopefully there's no drop frames.
You must try it.
Peeves.
Revelio.
Oh, whoever played that note needs to reconsider their profession.
Revelio.
I don't think I'm gonna do like a 100% on this game.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Leviosa.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Come on,
It's also
Is that all you've got?
act like a winner.
I'm not even letting them get a hit on me.
What to do? Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Game looks nice, right? It looks really good for it to be on the Switch too.
wait till I've grown a bit. Then we'll see how well you do.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Levioso. Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade?
No plans, Vortex. Just game.
Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
I'm sorry!
I can hear Peeves.
Might some kind soul help me?
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Girl keeps asking for help, but I ain't gonna help her. She can go look for those gumball things herself.
Revelio.
I remember there was one there. You want to know something? This is one of the games that I've played more than once. Like one of the few games.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Cross the Wands all set?
And do you like it? No, it's such an ugly, horrible game. It is like the worst game in the world.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
But this is the game I have played probably the most.
Apologies in advance.
Accio.
Come on, Leviosa.
Stupid one. Potato. Stupid one. Accio. Stupid one. Leviosa. That's all you've got? Stupid one.
Don't try to win now.
Potato. Stupid one. Oh, there goes my wager. Accio.
Give him a 4. Leviosa.
Stupid one.
Potato.
Lumos. Accio.
You're done.
Stupid one.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duel.
I remember my first time playing this game, I had such a hard time on this part.
They'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
I guess I can do this one because it says you must learn the fire making charm first. Wait, is it this guy?
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
Nicely done.
Leviosa.
Good one.
Leviosa. Accio!
That's it! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
There we go. Now I can do this one.
Revelio.
Didn't I thought this rhino had one.
Some kind soul help me.
She's still asking for help.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio!
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors.
So far it runs pretty good,
I don't
Vortex.
wish to postpone our visit to the library.
It runs pretty good and it looks pretty good.
So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
We're gonna go do this without him.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll...
I feel like the audio sounds a little low. I don't know, maybe it's just me.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood.
I have a question for you, Vortex.
Whatever.
If you had to choose between the Switch 2 and the Steam Machine, which one would you want?
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
What about you, Andrea? If you had to choose between the Switch 2 or the Steam Machine? maybe I'll buy it for you for Christmas. It comes out this year. Who cares?
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now.
Well, it's technically the same thing as the Steam Deck,
Good for getting places
but
you're not
it's
supposed to.
just more powerful.
Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Yeah, it's just more powerful, so you're able to play more games on it. Because there's some games that you can't play on the Steam Deck because the Steam Deck is not as strong. Will run better. Yeah. Some of the Switch 1 games actually run better on the Switch 2.
Quietly now.
So you're not 100% invisible, but if you're far away, they won't see you.
The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
Oh, hey, how's it going? It gets to level 28 to acquire the... Oh, for this playthrough, I'm gonna be good.
Here's what we're going to do.
I'm gonna be a good wizard.
Draw her away.
My last playthrough, I was evil.
I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
So for this one, I'm gonna be good.
You distract. I get the key.
But how's it going? Welcome to my humble live
I
stream.
always keep my word. Trust me.
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
If there's a delay on the live stream, sorry.
After all, how to find that book?
But yeah, my first playthrough was on the Xbox. My second playthrough was
Don't let her see you.
on Steam on the PC. And then this is my third playthrough. I'm playing it. I just reached level 30. What level am I at? I'm barely level 8. Yeah, I just started this yesterday. So right now the games that I'm playing on the Switch, it's Star Wars Outlaws and Hogwarts. But it looks good and it runs really good on the Switch too. And I got the game for like less than 20 bucks.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
As Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Oh, look, there's a demiguise there.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
When I did my first playthrough, I downloaded the Harry Potter app on my phone, and I answered some questions. So for my first playthrough, I was Ravenclaw, and I did a good playthrough. On my second playthrough, I did Slytherin, and I was a bad person. And right now for this one, I think I got Gryffindor. Yeah, that's Gryffindor. And so far, it's going pretty good.
Reparo.
Or do I do? Why are you not repairing? Ah, Peeve, go away.
Out exploring where they shouldn't be. No.
Do you live stream unanswered?
Get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going
And he's like, you know what? On my first playthrough, I actually had, it took me a while to get used to the dueling.
Librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
But, like, once you get used to it, it gets easy.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Reparo.
Yeah, the fighting is just... The more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it. What system are you playing Hogwarts on? Gryffindor, but evil. I hope it ends well. If I'm not mistaken, I think someone told me that there's two different endings. There's the good ending and the bad ending.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. That's it. Revelio.
Hey, let's make sure to get all the stuff. I think that's it. Dang, it's a little dark in here.
Lumos.
Right now you're doing it on the PC.
Where might this lead?
You might notice a little bit of the downgrades of the graphics on the Switch too, but honestly, it's not that bad.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
I'm skipping all that since I already know it.
Revelio.
You know the shop quest where you need to open a chest? Where there's like this whole thing in the shop? I think I know what you're talking about.
Revelio.
There's a chest over there. I don't remember how to get that one.
Accio.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. You're talking about the one with the little house elf, right? Where you have like your own little business or something like that. And you go into the shop and then there's like something in the basement and you go inside the suitcase.
Revelio.
Why does it feel like there's something down there? Yep, yeah, I remember the quest.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Revelio. Revelio. Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Wait.
Revelio.
There's another loot box over there. Oh shoot. Oh, here we go. They're just gloves, boo.
Revelio.
I'm trying to get all the loot boxes.
Stupefy.
Revelio.
Oh, are you talking about that the new
After all.
Resident Evil game? Is that one it? Am I hold on, let me Google it. It sounds like a game I have played. Oh yeah, I did play this one. I actually didn't complete it though. I got towards the ending. I chose Ravenclaw on PlayStation and Hufflepuff on Steam. Are you planning on getting the Steam machine? Do I need the Steam machine? No. Oh, I completed it today. It's a very nice story. You should try it. I've played it. I just never completed it. I should probably play it again one of these days and try to finish it. You know what game I really want, but I'm just waiting for it to have a good discount? Pragmata. The one with the little robot kid.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of
Any recommendations for a nice story game?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Dang, I've played so many games, but one that's very story driven. Let me think.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves.
You know what game I played not too long ago and I thought it was really good? A game called Pacific Drive. but it has a lot to do with the vehicle. So I don't know if you're into cars,
This powerful can do great
but I really enjoyed Pacific Drive.
must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Oh, Alan Wake's a good game.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
We were here alone. Snitches get stitches.
Oh, Sebastian.
Have you played Cyberpunk? Cyberpunk's really good as well. You know what other game that I've been playing is the Star Wars Outlaw. I got it for like about 20 bucks. And my expectations were super low. Cuz I saw a bunch of like bad reviews on YouTube and all these glitches and stuff. But honestly, the Star Wars Outlaw actually turned out to be pretty good. I don't know, maybe because I waited for a long time, they fixed all the glitches, but that's another one you can look into. God of War, I think I played the first one of God of War. I only played one of them.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance.
Yeah, like the open world is really cool.
Following a treasure map, to be precise.
I like running around as a little wizard and like using my wand.
If she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein.
Usually, for the most part, I only play a game once, then I never play them again. But if I really, really like a game, I'll play it more than once, and this is already, well, if I complete it, this time will be my third playthrough.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
So this is like one of the few games that I've played more than twice.
The end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think they said that they were gonna make a part 2. Ranrock or Valhalla? Are you talking about like Assassin's Creed? This one's the first clue.
Revelio.
Wasn't it? Where do I see the clue thing? Oh, I don't think it's this one. I think it's the other one. I was getting it confused with that one. God of War. I think I only played the first one. To be honest, I thought the game was okay. It's not a bad game, but I'd probably go with, if you're talking about Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I would go with that one. I think it was down here. Yeah, you see it was this one.
Ah, rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Then the next one was... this weird courtyard thing. I don't even remember how to get to that courtyard. Yeah, there's a delay on the live stream, sorry. I think it's because I'm live streaming it in 4K.
Lumos.
Go down the stairs. So it wants me to go down these stairs. Maybe go this way. I remember doing this on my first and second playthrough. Okay, it's right there.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
No, I don't think it was this one. The mirror? It was, or is it over here? Like you see, it says behind this dragon fountain. So I was going the right way. So it's this door over here. And then the next thing I'm looking for is a painting with like a house.
This stairwell looks promising.
Oh, it's this one. There we go.
This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure? There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
That actually looks nice. Slowly making progress.
How do owls know where to deliver their letters?
I sense an anonymous house
Professor Fig. Where are you from? Texas.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor.
I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was
But yeah, I don't know if you heard me, but I'm from Texas. Where are you from?
It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Missing pages.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day.
Northeast India.
In herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Revelio.
Wait, what is this and why is it glowing? Well, look, ominous. What are you doing in here by yourself?
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of...
Yeah, we have a few viewers from India.
Still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Hopefully I will start live streaming soon. You should. I've made quite a bit of friends just from live streaming. There, I followed you back. I'll keep an eye out for when you go live. Okay, let's do this one. But yeah, I play anything. Like, I'll play a game, then once I complete it, then I start playing something else. I'll complete that, and then just keep doing it. Complete a game, play something else. Complete a game, play something else. I've been gaming since the Nintendo 64. So, yeah, I've been gaming since I was a little kid, and I'm probably gonna die gaming. I'm gonna be a little old man with my Switch on my deathbed.
possibly be as difficult as it seems? Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenore.
Professor Garlic. What a weird last name.
A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Quickly! Take your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil!
I've been gaming since the PlayStation 2.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
Some of the people that I used to hang out with, I no longer hang out with.
About that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then.
Honestly, all I do unanswered is work and game. That's it. And I do more gaming than working.
Plotting tables. You can all get started. I need to
Nintendo 64 and Game Boy, yep.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Me too.
Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later, even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic.
I still remember the Game Boy that I had. It was the see-through purple Game Boy. That's when like companies would actually make badass products.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his
Like they would actually make the stuff look so cool.
A vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion.
And even okay, what was like one of your all-time favorite gaming systems? For me, it was I remember I had a Dreamcast. I really liked my Dreamcast, but the 3DS. Oh, I love the 3DS.
The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear.
Yeah, and they would give you like different options. Even the computers, like you would buy a computer and they had different colored options for computers. They had all these weird looking computers you could choose from. They also had TVs. I remember there was like a Hot Wheel TV, a Barbie TV, a Mickey Mouse TV. Now all of the TVs you see, they're just like a square or a rectangle.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead.
Like now if you buy a monitor or a TV, it's black.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
And if you want a white one, it's so hard to find a white one.
Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping... Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Dump, dump, dump.
They can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back.
My niece fell asleep.
Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup.
Like back in my day.
Chaos out there.
Like one of the things they could do with the one of the things they can do with the Switch is they could make them in different color. Like why is it only black? Like why don't they make a black one, a white one, a green one? Like they could even do like a blast to the past. Like they could do the same see-through purple plastic on the Switch. Like I would actually pay extra money to get like a see-through purple, see-through blue. Like the Steam Deck that I have, I got the limited edition one. And it's a see-through black with orange.
Gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And
yeah, like that. I hate that too, Vortex. Like, why is it only white or black? But on the 3DS, you could have like so many different backgrounds.
Magical plants have...
That's one of the reasons why I love the 3DS. I feel like it was ahead of its time. It even had a... Like, if you had the 3DS in your pocket, it would count your steps.
Do come by for a chat.
It had the internet. You can surf the web. Like, how is it possible that the 3DS... Well, the DS in general had more functions, more stuff than the Switch and the Switch 2.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary.
This one will be the next one.
As in the Great Hall.
But you want to know something, Vortex? You know the Steam machine they're gonna have face plates that you can change and swap. And apparently one of the face plates that you can get for the Steam machine is like this weird e-ink display where it can display information. I don't know, I thought that was cool.
I think there were Doxiacs as well.
Someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Like, I am definitely gonna be customizing my my Steam machine.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
How well do you Wigan well? It'd be wigging, all right.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year.
You know what I bought today, Vortex? I got the Mario Galaxy amiibo, and I got the Pragmata amiibo, the little robot Diana. I don't have the game, but I got the amiibo.
Ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll...
I hope it arrives soon. Yeah, I also got you know how with the Nintendo points you can buy stuff and you're technically getting it for free because it's with the points?
You're as clever as
they have like these little metal things that you can put on your bookshelf as decor.
Perhaps you could grab it for me.
I got 2 of those and the Diana amiibo. And the Mario Galaxy Mario amiibo thing, it's not a little amiibo like the regular size. It's bigger.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to
Nope.
worry about.
I'm supposed to be a good person on this playthrough.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Keep your potions stable.
No, let's not get that, cause I'm not gonna be a thief. I'm a good person. At least for this playthrough.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? Wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Dragon Dog!
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
That would be all. Look at this pen. It's like this huge ass feather.
Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. Thought for certain you'd have helped.
I'm glad I avoided trouble. Sharp certainly seemed upset with you.
His bark's worse than his bite. I think deep down he respects my artistic spirit. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
I need to select another quest. Cast Incendio on enemies 5 times. Successfully avoid enemies' attacks by dodge rolling. Let's do this one. Oh wait, do I have any new items? Yeah, I'm just focusing on the main quest since I've already played the game 2 times.
I hate to see a creature get
I I will do some side quests, but it's mostly focused on main.
Sometimes I wish someone would transfigure me into...
Revelio.
Ugh, what am I?
Revelio.
I'm not entirely in agreement with you, but I do see your point.
These boys look very cheap.
Woolly jumpers are a nightmare for getting them. If you put your shoes in there as well.
Incendio. Revelio.
Why do I still hear the little bing? Oh, it's this one. Obviously, I'm not going to get all the field guides, but if it's on the way, I'll grab it. My niece fell asleep. She says she likes my little gaming room because it feels nice and cozy. And I'm not done decorating it.
I don't mind herbology myself.
Is this because I know on the Switch I have it on at 4K, but you want to know something? I don't think Hogwarts Legacy is using the DLSS, whatever it's called. I don't think it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm imagining things. Oh, I wish my school was like this. Imagine going to school and this is how it looks. No plans, Vortex. Just game. I think later I have to, later my sister's gonna either come pick up my niece or maybe I have to go drop her off. You want to know something, Vortex? I have, well, I used to have a lot of Pokemon cards, but I'm not into Pokemon anymore. And my niece, she's really into collecting Pokemon cards. So I gave her all of my cards. I gave her everything I have. And she scanned some of the cards that I gave her. And she said that it's already worth more than $300.
Revelio.
And today when I picked her up, we went to the game store and I got her some Pokemon cards.
This looks intriguing. Revelio.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili Land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here? Potato!
Like on my first and second playthrough, I grabbed a bunch of these chests. I don't think I'm gonna spend a lot of time grabbing those chests. Look how nice this looks. Character pose. Wait, I can't go more down? Look, like I like that this has filters too. Oh, this one makes it look like a painting. Oh, that looks good. That actually looks like a painting. This is supposed to be a canvas. Oh, some of these filters don't seem to work properly on the Switch. This is not working. This one doesn't seem to be working either. It's supposed to be like a canvas, but that doesn't look like a canvas. Oh, that actually looks good because you can see his outfit. This is one thing I've noticed about the Switch, the loading takes a while. I like the red. He looks like a little gentleman. Yep, I'm gonna put glasses because I have glasses in real life. Oh, that's the Gryffindor one. I need some better outfits. I would want one that's all black. I just got out of Azkaban.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You'll regret crossing my path.
This is a fast way to get yourself killed. You know that.
Incendio.
You will not survive.
Oh, we got more company.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Oh, you so tough, me so scared.
I
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Come on. Take it.
Stupid one.
You will pay for your deeds.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines...
Incendiary. What should I do now? The flames make the pyre sink.
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres. Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Quest completed. Good luck. You got this. Thank you, Vortex.
Frankly, I'd rather limit my escape.
Oh, look, I just noticed Peeves is up there on the chandelier where the Calandra, whatever. I was gonna say Calandra, but it's not a Calandra, it's a chandelier.
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there, soon I hope.
Remember this quest? I don't know. I don't know if I do. Once I make a little bit of more progress, I'll let you know if I remember. The thing is, I don't remember the guy in the picture frame because this is my first playthrough as Gryffindor? I remember this quest. I don't. I'll let you know if I remember, Vortex. Oh, look, there's some bad people over here, and I have a challenge. Because what was the challenge I had to do? It was quest. Successfully avoid enemy attacks by dodging and cast Incendio.
Incendio. I don't have time for this.
Ouch.
Incendio.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Let's see, how many more do I got? Just need to do one more dodge.
Yes. Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise. Revelio.
I won't spoil any. Well, technically nothing is spoiled since I've already played the game twice, Vortex. And it's probably something I've already done. I just don't remember because it's I was talking to that guy in the painting.
Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Ah, here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came.
I didn't do this one, Vortex.
The book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
I think I'm gonna take a break, Vortex, because it's already gonna be dinner time. And I think this will be a good spot to play, or to start off the next time I play. Oh, it looks so good though.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place. We'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me.
My sister just got here, but let me save it. Oh, it's not available.